Hello and welcome to Gnsl. It is another Friday night. It is the beginning of a long weekend.
Yay.
It is also the beginning of a brand new month, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, 1st of May.
It's the 1st of May.
1st of May.
Happy
What
May
happened?
Day. Happy May Day to everybody out
Happy
there.
May Day, yes,
and traditionally, officially, and historically, it is supposed to be a holiday.
Yes.
And it is a workers' day. That means workers don't work.
Yeah.
Sorry, it doesn't work like that anymore.
And today happens to be the official Vesak Day also.
Yeah.
Although we have put,
Although
although we have extended it to a Adi Vesak.
It's extended name, postponed.
Postponed to Adi Vesak Poya.
Yes.
What
So-
does it mean?
The May Masam Poya දෙකක් තියෙනවානේ.
Oh.
So that is Adi Vesak.
Because
Oh,
Poson
yeah.
falls at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the story.
That's
Anyway, yes, we have to basically get into lots of stuff on the show. Thanks so much, guys. Over the last couple of days, and we all three of us have been bumping into a fair amount of people. Usually it's actually Andy and Chris who actually bump into a fair amount of individuals. I happen to also this time. Thank you so much for everybody out there who's actually taken the time to watch the show, scroll through the clips that we're basically going on about. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It is certainly a lot of fun. It's actually a lot of fun for the three of us to sort of meet up once a week. And somebody actually also asked me if we have professional script writers. I said,
course.
I said, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. But the only thing is we don't pay them.
And somebody holds up a board and says, laugh.
Yeah.
And then applaud.
Yeah. Just how it's done in live shows in the US. That's
Exactly how
it is.
it's done.
Anyway, it's been another crazy week as far as the weather is concerned. The heat wave is just beyond comprehension. But it does rain sometimes.
Yeah.
Wait,
It rained,
on
huh?
my way.
Oh, did it?
Like
Yeah, it
random,
rained.
yeah?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
small bracket near small area near Rajagiri.
Yeah.
චුට්ට වැස්ස.
ඊයේ රාත් අපි එනකොට අම්මා වැස්ස හොඳට.
Yeah.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Yes, I mean it was drizzling around this area, but nothing drastic, so to say. But yeah, so that's how it is. I hope things obviously simmer down. We're done with 4 months of the year 2026. 1 quarter of 2026 is over. Now we're heading into the second quarter.
ඒකත් ඇයි තප්පරේ.
Crazy. Anyway, let's start off with a fantastic week on a long weekend. Chris, what's the story, man?
Oh my God, the much anticipated, the victory day.
Oh my God, yes! I thought this would never come about.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the
I
big
forgot about
match.
More, I would have looked at the ground for about 3-4 minutes for the entire show, and I missed young James ground invading also without slippers or anything, running and being escorted out of the ground. Kutti kanna nathu. I mean, those things you have to do.
Yeah, you have to do.
But I mean, at the end of the day, meeting with the boys and just getting drunk, and there was this one,
Yeah.
I think about 2 batches junior to us, මං හිතන්නේ. අනේ ඌ ආපු වෙලාව හරි හොඳයි බොනවා බීලා
ප්‍රශ්න
බීලා ඉතින් කොහොමරි මේසේ වටේම දැම්මා එකක් ෂූස් ගාලා. හරිද?
Totally.
And the funny thing is there was actually no, I mean this is what I don't know whether it comes with the age or being matured. Now there was not a single person to look after this kid.
Oh.
Right? And our boys, right? Even the wives, you won't believe we got together and he was down on the floor and like trying to and our fellows got together මෙහි ඔක්කොම දාගෙන ඔක්කොම හේදුවා. හරි ඩෙනිම් එකයි ඔක්කොම හොදලා ඉවර වෙලා then අර මේ බායකට ගිහිල්ලා දෙහි අරගෙන දෙහි ගාලා and then he was there on the ground and then this one of our chummy අපේ dancer
Yeah.
ඌ ආලා අයි බම් ඌ බිම තියලා තියෙන I mean when you see somebody somebody's
yeah.
kid no
Yeah,
shack right
yeah.
right when you see it your heart breaks so we all got together pulled him up and got him to lie down on the bench and එහෙම කරලා like day follows night 45 minutes later Baga back in action
Yeah.
oh ඔක්කොම හරි
හරිද ඔක්කොම හරියට ගල්ලානේ ඔයගලන් දෙහි
දෙහි ගාලා ඔක්කොම
box
කරා.
කරලා.
Yeah, so this is what I'm telling you. Even if the youngsters who are watching you go and have a good time, it's okay as long as I always tell, as long as there are people to look after you. Because sometimes when you're down and out like that, nobody seems to care about you. Nobody will even come near you.
This is one of the things that I obviously experienced in school. Obviously went out even before legal ages when we were in school, but purely because of the fact that I was hanging around with friends who unfortunately couldn't hold their liquor, right, and made a mess of themselves, right. I never ended up drinking. I never ended up drinking, right? Because I can see the menace there to everybody else, and ended up obviously looking after them. And so much so, it came to a point when we were planning on going out on a Friday night or a Saturday night. The father or the mother will call her, Puta, you're going with them today? I said, yes. Right. Okay. Right. No, what the hell, man?
You're never going to get a drink.
Man. So that was basically it. And then I ended up all the time, right? There will definitely be at least one idiot who will have a problem.
And then you're the most tired because you're looking after them.
And then I was like that. I used to always tell about these chants that we do now, right? So when the Pete Wright started to parade, the prefects, they come together and they hold the flag and they go from 10 to 10 to whatever. So then අපේ දාර වෙලා තියෙන්නේ දැන් අපේ මේ තරුණ පරම්පරාව දන්නෙත් නැහැ. හරිද? So there is this chant where we say to saints go marching in. Right? So okay තියෙනවා. The moment now, back in the day when we were kids, when the moment the Pete Wrights come to this particular stall, right? You start singing ඔන්න එනවා Pete Wright කොල්ලෝ හූතිය පල්ලා ඔන්න එනවා Pete Wright කොල්ලෝ. So ඔක්කොම අරුන් ඉතින් ලැජ්ජාවේ අරක උස්සගෙන, right? Then just behind them the Josephians are coming. Then we say අන්න එනවා Joseph කොල්ලෝ දන ගහපල්ලා. So these things that we go with the glory hallelujah. So that was so much of fun. I really miss doing all that. Because them band ගහනවා DJ ලා ගහනවා උන් ළඟටම පොඩි කවුරු හරි පොඩි උන් ටිකක් ගිහලා උන් ඔක්කොම JOES එකක් ගන්නවා එච්චර තමයි. Right? That real fun these kids are actually missing.
They don't know. But for them that is the fun. So
I don't know. So but that was my God. So සමහරක් වලට එක ටෙන්ට් වල ඉන්නවා පීට් සමහරක් කලවමින් ඉන්නේ පීට් රයිට් support කරන. So I remember when he was really small, there was this one lady, she was, come on St. Peter's, Paripur, the whole bloody. But that was fun. That was, the entire thing was such a drama.
I mean, basically before the bands and the DJs of course took over, it was just everybody created their own
thing.
That's how it was.
So we had the papare bands, right? We පැත්තකට වෙලා නටනවා, and there was no free flow of liquor like this, right? We had to smuggle them inside. That was all a part of the adventure, right? Then when we were kids, we used to go behind all these senior fellows and all that. පොඩි කමාරේ ඩංකලා කියන්නේ මොකාටවත් ඒව, right? ඒව ගියේවල ඔහොමනේ අපි වෙරි වෙන්නේ, right? ඊට පස්සේ අපිත් අර බංකෝල වැටලා දෙයි ගාගෙන.
That's all a part of the game.
That's all a part of the game, So, but good old days were really, when you look back and when you see these little traditions dying off without nobody's notice, it feels sad.
You didn't do any ground invasion at this time,
no? Because මට එකෙක් කිව්වා මචං අපේ බැච් එකේ ඔබ දන්නේ නැති වුණාට locksmith කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඕන දොරක් කඩන්න බෑ. So there was this little gate. There was this little gate with the chain and the elevator. ඌ ඊළ ටෙස්ට් මාරකුත් දැම්මෙල්ලක මට හරින්න බෑ. නෑ ඔබ පයින්ද නම් එපා. හරි දන් වල කඩලා හරි දෙන්නම් ඔබට යන්න. but හරියට ඇරියා ඒ වෙලාවේ. කොහොමද I don't know whether the security came and opened it. They opened and we all ran inside. එකෙක් වැටුණා. ඔය කියපු එකම වැටිලා මේ ඔක්කොම රතු වෙලා ඌ චීන පප්පාගේ හිටියා. But we went there and of course before we went juniors have gone and jumped onto the cricketers and taken the living hell out of them. That's a different story. But and then again the way the boys played the match, it was amazing. It was an easy win. There was no hurry. The timing was right. The weather was right. And yesterday we won the under-19. We became the champions of Tier 1.
Oh, really?
All Island. Yeah. We played against Royal. So we scored about 433 odd. and they managed to only score 300 something, 380s or something like that. So
Right.
first inning victory, which was a remarkable thing. You know, we are at, and the captain is a lucky young lad. Very lucky young lad.
Royal අතරින්න එපා Royal. Please.
ඒවා
අතරින්න
ඉතින්.
එපා ඔයා. Don't listen to this.
දැන් හෙට මැච් අපි හෙට තියනවා මේ.
Next.
හෙට තියනවා මේක.
මාත් එන්නද?
එන්න කම්බිලි සිරාවට. Let's go.
ඒකට නම් එනවා.
Andy,
මාත්
let's
එකද
go.
ගහන්නේ?
අපි ගහන්නේ පීටර්ස්.
එන්නේ.
Yeah.
එන්නේ.
ඇයි?
ඒකට එන්නේ. ඒකට. Royal තෝමින ගන්න එනවා.
තණ්ඩතයිස්.
So thank you.
අපිට තියෙනවා මම කොට කසමක් කරලා I'm also getting තණ්ඩතයිස් now. Oh, what gym යනවද?
අයියෝ පාඩි පාඩි.
Anyway, how was your week, Andy?
අරෙන්.
Yeah.
you are running. මොකදුනේ? තාම ගණනක් ගේ නැහනේ.
ඒ ගලන බෑන් ඉතින් මේ මාසේ ගොඩක් ඉවෙන්ට්ස් තියෙනවා මේ මාසේ.
ගලන නගින්න වෙලා නැහැ.
weekend every day ගොඩක් ඉවෙන්ට්ස් තියෙනවා which is great. I'm not complaining. But
How was it?
So like from the workout crowd 1 2 3 4 5 went. Two ladies, myself and another lady.
Did you manage to finish? Finish.
අපි ඉවර කරනවා.
විතර කරන හරි ඉවර කරනවා.
ඒ කියන්නේ කකු අත් දෙකෙන් හරි ඉවර කරනවා.
දිව්වද ඇවිද්දද?
No, so 3 kilometers I ran, 2 I walked. At the end,
okay.
3 I ran, 2 I walked. So first 2 I ran, then took a small break walk, and then so now we are training in Aturugiri.
You ran from Aturugiri?
No, we are training. No. Then of course we are training from Aturugiri. So obviously cool climate and from the road as the heat is coming. I'm like.
වාට කවුරුත් තේල් කොළ දාලා දුන්නේ නැද්ද?
මගේ බල්ලගෙන ආවන ආලෝකයක් කියලා මට තියෙන ඒ වගේ
Chloe Balthazar.
My goodness, the heat. And after the 2 kilometer run, I can squeeze like the sweat. It was crazy, but good.
කොහේ පදක්කමකෝ.
Oh, පදක්කම ගෙදර යන්න.
අයියෝ, you should have brought it and come.
වා කරන්න තිබා ෂෝ එක.
ෂෝ එක පොඩ්ඩක් මොනාද ඇන්ඩිවා. මට මතක් වුණේ
given the prominence of Estamalt also.
They will might sponsor us sometime.
Might as well.
But it was good. So the coach and another guy ran 21. I think they ran, like I said, I think they ran to another country. Jesus, at one point when I saw the 21 kilometer board, I'm like, yeah, okay, bye. So it was 21:10 straight. 10 kilometers is from St. Paul's, you return.
වා කියලා වැරදි කට්ටියත් එක්ක දිව්වේ නැහැනේ වැඩිපුර එහෙම.
Only thing was, after you run 2 kilometers, there's a random guy. He's the one who's supposed to say, okay, there's 2 kilometer run also. 2 na me pattare anna. 5 na me pattare.
If you took the long turn, you finish.
Yeah. Long term in 2 minutes I'm there. So I'm done. So he's saying, no, not the RDI Mahans that 2 kilometers. 2 and I stopped at him and I'm like, what is
පේන්නෙත් නැහනේ.
මට මහන්සි දාරි at one point and I remember I was so excited. I'm also like on a step because I don't want to like let go of the he's like all he saw because he was like on a chair. All he saw was like this little twat. Right? Who කියන්නේ? කිලෝමීටර දෙකක් අර බැට. Okay, no, no. It's passing me. I'm like, oh no, people are watching me. So it was fun. It was good fun. We went. All of us went. All of us finished the race. All 5 of us finished the
වාට
race.
වතුර ගෙවුවේ නැද්ද කවුරු?
No. One of my friends said, so he was doing the tent. One guy had come. They were helping the people on the road. Helping වතුර එහෙම ගහන්න. So one guy, my friend was saying, ගහන්න කකුල් දෙකට වතුර ගහන්න. I'm like, wow, what the heck is that? ගහන්න කිව්ව කකුල් දෙකට. He is coming. Great. I said, why? No, this is not only sweat. But it was good. And there was a lot of, like, you meet a lot of friends also, like a lot of ex-bankers and stuff like that. So it was very nice.
මේ අයිස් බකට් උත් තිබ්බලු නේ?
ඔක්කොම ice bucket එක අඬ ගහන ළමයා හරිම ලස්සනයි. මගේ යාළුවෝ දැවිලා, would you like to try ice bucket? My friend is like, are you dunking me? If you are dunking me, you can give me any ice bucket you want. They හරිම ලස්සනයි. Also could be my child. My friend is like, what he's doing? I said, he's not doing it, man. He's just calling people. So, but overall, it was good. It was good experience to have. I thought next time I'm going to do an event, I'm going to run on the normal road. Yathurgi last another shady.
ගස් වල ගිහලා
එහෙම කරන්න බෑ. අතන පිච්චනවා, කකුලුත් පිච්චනවා, උඩිනුත් පිච්චනවා. So it was nice.
So what time did the whole thing finish up though?
So we started by 6:30. The run started.
Oh, sun is out at that time. Big time.
30 minutes. So I said 2 kilometers. You're drenched.
Yeah.
So by the time I finished, It was about 7:05, 7:10. It's about 40 minutes I took. I think I heard one of the last people for the 21 kilo came around 12. Just imagine.
So 5 kilometers, you ran 3 and you walked 2 in 40 minutes.
45 minutes.
That's
I came
not
back.
bad, Andy.
Because you ran more. No?
Oh.
If you walk more, your time is more. No?
Yeah,
I ran
so-
more.
Oh,
But
so
yeah.
මම ට්‍රෙඩ්මිල් එකේ 40 minutes වලට ඇවිදින්නේ
පැය හතරයි.
1.5 kilometers. Oh.
නෑ. පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න පොඩ්ඩක්
නෑ.
නෑ මම අර ඉන්ක්ලයින් එහෙම දාලා යන්නේ ස්කන්ධ නගගෙන මම යන්නේ.
ඉතින් අපි ඉතින් නිකන්
වායිද ගණන් නගිනවනේ එතන. කන්ද නෙවෙයි.
Yeah, so about 42 minutes. You
That's
can
not
finish it.
bad, Andy. That's
Yeah.
good.
That's because you ran too.
Yes, I do about 1.5 kilometers, no? For
Actually,
40
proper time
minutes.
is about 22 minutes. Proper. Like,
Oh, really?
properly running
Oh.
it,
Yeah,
5,
yeah, yeah.
21 kilometers, my God. It's crazy. Nah, right. Hi. Komani, that's what happened. So that was basically my whole weekend. ඊට පස්සේ ඉතින් පොඩ්ඩක් ගිහලා මං ටිකක් තැව්වා. ඉතින් කකුල් දෙක
ඒක අයිස් බකට් එකට පැන්නේ නෑ.
බෑනේ කොල්ලාවේ නෑනේ මාව දාන්න. කොල්ලාවේ මගේ.
How was the recovery process?
Recovery process, I actually rested the whole day. Didn't walk much anywhere. But it was okay. It was not.
හැබැයි දැන් ඊළඟ පාර දැන් මේ වගේ රේස් එකක් තියෙද්දි අපි මේ කේල් කුල ටිකක් ඕගනයිස් කරනවා.
එතන දාලා
දාලා නිකන් ලස්සනට යන්න ඒතකොට හයිට් එකට.
ඒවට ඒ හාමුදුරුවෝ විතරයි නේව කරන්නේ.
ඕගලන්ට
මට කරන්න
නෑ මං කියන්නේ නෑ අපි කුරුඳු කුපු කොල්ටයක් කර දානවා
අකුරු කොල්ට එකක් පොඩ්ඩක්. ඇතුරියෝ කොල්ට එකක්.
ඇතුරියෝ ගඳ එහෙම යන්න එහෙම පොඩ්ඩක් මොන හරි නේ.
Amma, oh, it was crazy heat. But it was good. It was good. It was very nice.
Yeah, so something that we want to basically talk about.
So how was your weekend now? Tell me.
No, I'll
okay,
get
okay.
into that because when
Soon.
The birthday party and all.
No, forget the birthday party. Right? It's got nothing to do with me. Now, when Andy said that she met her a lot of bank friends, right? It's very important, a massive event that obviously took place. Now, we haven't actually mentioned this any time at the show at all, but lots of people obviously clearly know. Andy worked at HSBC.
Yes.
Andy worked at HSBC
The longest
for 45 years. You know. Ever since
45.
Andy opened the doors
Yeah.
of HSBC in Sri Lanka.
Every 5 years she got lawn standing staff award.
And the 45th year, never leaving employee award
Until we close.
until we close.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, massive event. HSBC obviously closed doors of their retail banking last night, right? On the 30th of April, the retail banking of HSBC done and dusted. And it's a huge deal. And it must feel like at least a massive part of your body or of your soul is just not there anymore, Andy.
I felt like I was going through a breakup.
Really?
Truly.
Yeah.
That was first time we heard. I had a lot of tears in my eyes. Truly, because literally that bank, I have to give credit to that bank. I learned to at least use a photocopy machine. The first time I walked into that branch, right?
So that was straight after school, right?
Right after school, so I did my A levels in 2005. August, October, I'm in the bank.
Right.
So
okay.
since I've not known anything else for the longest time. And I
All
walked
only the
into-
debits and credits.
Yeah, I walked into Vattala branch for 1 week of training. Met some of my longest standing friends there to this date. And they're the ones who told me, okay, Andy, these are the photocopy machine works. I just FYI. Men the fax machine. But button to press. You have to also balance the fax at the end of the day. What is that button?
Like hold it like
And do-
photocopy machine, fax machine, which is the balance.
This is how 6-7 started. This is
6-7.
So I mean, those
Cook
are the
it like cook it like.
ඒව නම් ආවේ නෑ cooking anything like Aya was in the kitchen. So yeah, so those are the little things, and I realized, right, even a computer at that time was not the most lush things. Not everyone had a computer now.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's
So
true.
debit credit to him, I still remember Kishani. I remember her very well. She was one of our senior tellers at the time. මෙහෙම ගහනවා. Debit, man, what is that screen? Sorry, credit එකට ගිහිල්ලා. And sorry, again reverse, again post. And those days our branch, the footfall was about 400 plus. 400 plus human beings used to visit the counter.
Yeah, wait, nothing, no digital, no those days.
Nothing digital, right?
Yeah.
So,
All ledgers, yeah?
yeah. So recently when I go to a bank and I see the teller, obviously no fault of the teller, it's like 30 vouchers. And then also very stressed. I'm like 30 human beings only came. 30. Just saying. You can't help it because everything.
අර මම එක දවසක් කිව්වේ අර 10 කොළ පහක් මැෂින් එකේ දාලා ගණන් කරන උන් ඉන්නේ දැන් කාලේ අනේ අම්මපා.
Kudos to HSBC. I was looking through some of my old memories. I'm like a little Indi Katu Pancha at 19 on branch trips and stuff like that.
So I also have a collection of HSBC cards. So many have put on Facebook and all that. Yeah, I still have those. Of course, I punched them, but I had good memories
You have
with.
to punch them.
Punch karla dana.
Not to use.
I had good memories because I mean I used the lounge so many times. And I used to remember යාර මල්වත්ත ගාවින් යනකොට අරුට 35යි නම් ගිහලා එමෙට කෝක් එකකුත් අරන් යනවා.
ඔව් එතන තියෙනවා.
තියෙනවනේ ඔක්කොම කෝක් cookies and the coffee and all that stuff. බොරුවට මොනාරි ගිහලා inquiry එකට ගිහලා you talk to your PR what relationship manager RM and then they have these little coke cans එකක් දාගෙන එනවා.
So where you started in Vattala?
Started for 1 week training because I started as a floor walker. That was the very first. There was only 2 ladies as a floor walker, which basically like a meet and greeter. You stand near a little desk in front and go, "Sir, how can I help you?" You point to customer service. Oh, so that was my tiny job when I joined, and I was the second to be recruited for that job for the bank. So the first lady was there just 1 month before me. So she trained me. And then I
How much to train for a floor walk?
So I don't know anything. No check punching machine. Tak.
වාගේ පඩිය කීයද පටන් ගන්න?
7500.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so the 2005. And then 1 week, and then I went to World Trade Center branch. I was there for about 7 months, and then Navamavati is the rest.
Now, Shaq, but
So you've been Navamavati right throughout?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So much, I mean, that white horse can talk.
Yeah.
now both
The
of
White Horse can neigh.
now both of you can enlighten our viewers why the reason they wanted to close?
I mean, not profitable, no.
So it's I mean, just like for example,
Was that the only reason?
Yeah.
Okay.
The rumors have been going on for years.
Yeah.
It's that we have used to like, damn it, like crying wolf, right?
Yeah. Because look, I mean, for example, HSBC obviously closed doors. Standard Chartered is basically also closing doors, right? So they're also going to do it. Yeah, I think mid-May.
So Gnsl was taken over by Standard Chartered, right?
Yes.
Back in the day, somewhere in 2000. Gnsl Gnsl. I remember that. Okay.
And was it
Gnsl Gnsl.
There was some.
Yeah.
So
the blue and green.
They're an international bank, right? Being an international bank, Sri Lanka is like a drop in the ocean in terms of the monies that coming in.
But I'm happy we pulled on for as long as we did.
Oh yeah. So, but it's obvious. It was more of a. It was more of a prestige to actually hold on to an HSBC.
You have a current account with HSBC was like a big deal.
Yeah.
Because it was not easy to open one.
But I mean, like you said, I mean, in my days in radio, I've worked with HSBC for a very, very long time. HSBC has actually sponsored the morning show for the longest time. So many friends, obviously, been there and still have connections with lots of people. But yeah, I think it is a sad moment because, of course, the fact that we all have friends who actually work there, and a bank closing down in a country is not
a good thing.
It's not even a good thing. It's not something that happens, all the time. I mean, there's a lot of thought process that goes into it, and the reason and the transition and who's going to take over, the employees, the accounts, etc., etc. And at the same time, you build relationship with that bank. I mean, it's
So we've got only 2 more now, right?
What do you mean?
2 foreign banks.
2 more can? So we have City Horse is only corporate.
No. Then Lankawe, what are the other 2 foreign banks we have?
I think
Retail banking.
No.
In general. So we have HSBC, we have Standard Chartered, we have City, and we have Deutsche.
City, do you know that?
Yeah.
Next to front of Monday.
That's right.
And then you also have the
We have
Indian bank, no? Or Indian.
HSBC.
Indian Overseas Bank was the
Indian
one.
Overseas Bank.
They take over NTB long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's still there. No? I mean, I've seen them.
No.
It's in the board.
And there was also ICICI Bank that came down.
So that was taken over by Ceylon.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Bank
So
of China is there.
Bank of China. Yeah.
So we have a few, but mostly now it's all corporate.
Yeah, which makes sense because clearly retail, obviously, people. I mean, One of the reasons, of course, is the fact that people feel very comfortable working with a local bank because, of course, the regulations are more skewed towards the local the audience or whatever the customers, because of course if it's a foreign bank, the most often than not the rules and regulations is central. You know, it's like everybody everywhere in the world is almost the same thing, where you can tweak it a little bit here and there, but I suppose that's the reason. But it's a big deal. It's actually a big deal, and so thank you very much to HSBC for being a part of our lives in one way or the other, and reading lots of posts actually on Facebook of individuals who've been at HSBC, and lots of them, of course, it's a huge thing because it's a massive,
because for
massive
people
moment
like
in your
Andy,
life.
it's where you grew up, no?
Exactly.
It's your playground.
And everybody has like 20 plus service, right?
Yeah.
So, and the pictures are like old. We are like little dots. They're a body up here.
I mean, imagine
and
you
it's
45 years ago. I mean,
Yeah. and also the fact that is where the banking sector is where lots of school leavers automatically join.
back in the day.
You know,
we didn't have higher studies and all. Like, bank ko gaya, AIB kara, CIB kara, uchchar naam hai.
Yeah. So automatically, basically join that as far as sector is concerned.
Look
Anyway.
at me.
Yeah, look at you. Yeah.
Hey, what is your tagline? The world's bank.
The world's local bank.
The world's
local bank.
The world's local bank. Yeah. All right. Huh?
What's Citibank?
Now we don't know those banks. We are talking about HSBC.
CITI Bank?
Yeah. CIT.
CIT.
CITY.
CITI.
Citibank.
I don't know what the logo is. I don't know.
It's red color. It just says only the.
It's an umbrella. You're right. It's an umbrella. It's an umbrella.
Yeah, that's right.
Citibank.
Umbrella, red umbrella.
Alrighty then. One thing that we wanted to basically get into, especially when talking about banks, right? I still don't understand. Last weekend, I had an issue with my account, right? And obviously the guy didn't want to take he didn't take credit cards, right? So he wanted me to transfer some money, obviously the money to his account. So I transferred the money. For some weird reason, it was not going through, right? And it was held. So it says basically it's not going, it was held. So then he basically said, no sir, it still hasn't come, it still hasn't come. I said, okay, fine.
It's not gone from your account.
No, it hasn't gone from my account, right? So, but the thing is now this is the time that you need to call the bank, right? You call the bank.
Must have been a system upgrade or something.
Why the hell do you always have to? Now, it was an emergency. You just can't get through to the bank.
center.
No.
Yeah, that is true.
Ayyo, yes. Sadly,
true.
yes.
You can't. I mean, look,
Your call is very important.
well,
to
it's
us.
not.
That's what
Please
they say.
hold.
Yeah, please hold.
Yeah.
Your call is very important. Please hold. Why the hell? Right? I just don't understand, because you are calling the bank not because you have time in your hand.
Like, hey.
It's an emergency.
Nangi dawalta kayavada?
Right? It's an emergency, right? So you basically every bank,
Not just one.
it's not bad. I just don't understand. If it's a call center, right? You should be able to get through, right?
Fast.
Fast. That's the whole idea.
Oh, and is it because they are really busy that they can't answer?
Sometimes there are times when the volumes are high. When there's, for example, if there is like, I don't know, promotion period or something, then the volumes are high. I get it. But not all the time.
Yeah, but this was a Saturday morning. This was a Saturday morning. I could not get, because now I'm waiting at the shop, trying to sort this out.
Wait for a while now, 10 minutes.
What the hell, man? I mean, this is a problem. Look, this is an issue that I think banks really need to sort out, right? Because yes, everybody is pushing the digital side of the banking, which is fine, right? Sometimes the digital side also fails, right? Like it did for me, right? And it's not all the time. And again, when there is a problem with your card, when your card gets declined, knowing that you have money in the card,
That's the worst.
That's the worst, right?
Oh.
And when there is certain other things where you transfer, the person hasn't got it, you need to call the bank, right? So there is no point waiting there for about 10 minutes on hold. Your call is important to us, and please hold. Your next available agent will talk to you
Shortly.
shortly. I mean, you can't. You just can't. I don't understand why we can't get through to the bank.
Yeah. faster.
The amount of times I've gotten scolded for that reason.
And on top of that, to make you even feel worse, they put some hold music. ඒ ගහන් ඉතින් තවත් මල පයින්නවා.
No, and the thing is, some banks do that, but most of the banks
The advertisements.
give you services. Right now, you're calling the bank because your service is not good. I'm calling to say your service is not good. Now, then they talk about their FDs.
Phone
They talk about,
banking services.
oh my
Please
God.
register with your debit card number.
And the other process, right? Okay, I understand that they need to speak clearly, right?
Yes.
So clearly doesn't mean
Slowly.
speak slow, right?
Yeah, there are some like sloth only.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. For English, press 1.
Okay, one.
No, one. Now you press 1. 1,011.
ඒකේ ඒ මුළු රෙකෝඩින් එකම යනකම් වන්න එක ඇක්ටිවේට් වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ.
සමහර වෙලාවට.
Yeah, සමහරක් වෙලාවට. Yeah.
And
Oh
then,
my God.
And then if you want to speak to an agent,
Press
zero. If you know the extension,
And then
You
you're
may
like,
press now.
and by the time like, oh, sorry, what was that? Then and the worst thing is now you're listening very carefully. You've messed up where you want to go. So you listen to the thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please,
yeah.
look, we are in the age of digitalization. Yes, we still need to speak to the bank. Why can we not sort that out? Why? It's a huge problem.
It's not only even banks, in other industries as well.
Yeah.
Also in general,
In general.
all the telecom one,
Yeah.
සිංහලට 112යි. ද්‍රවිඩ
Even-
153යි. මම බොනම්ල 164 ගහන්න. Something, do something. 138 ගහන්න. Something. I need a human.
And some of them come and tell you which number you are. You are in the third place.
You can take that 3.
I'm like, look at the time. 15 minutes. I'm saying, who are you chatting with, man? This is our bank. Malkanalaga. Call center. What the hell? Everybody cannot have a problem that lasts for 3 hours for you to be on hold. Right? You speak to the bank. You have a problem. You move on. Oh, anyway, this was.
That was a venting
yeah,
moment.
That was a venting
You got it out?
Yeah, got it out. But
Okay.
there has to be a solution.
Yeah,
There has to be a solution.
Find one, please.
Yeah, please, banks, after all these years, right? How can we get through to you faster?
Yes.
Now, most Sri Lankans have found a loophole because almost all the Sri Lankans actually know somebody who works in the bank.
So you call the bank.
You call them.
Yeah,
Right?
that's right. That's what I do.
You call them.
Yeah.
You call them.
We all do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we all do it. We all
Yeah.
do it. But the thing is, when you are in a situation where you need that answer now, right?
Then also your friend can't help you.
Because they also have to call somebody else,
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Right? And not that all the friends are hanging around waiting for you to call them.
Yeah.
They also have lives.
Yes, please.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Macha, no problem. No, it's okay. I'm at my daughter's sports meet. That's
But,
absolutely
don't
not
worry.
important at all. Your card issue is more important. I'll come back. Okay, my marriage will just fall down. It's all right. What the hell, man? You can't do that. But banks really have to sort this out. They really have to sort it out. There has
Every
to be-
call center, not only banks, everybody.
Yeah.
In the call center.
Even where you order these pizza and all.
No, but I think it's because maybe they don't want them to call.
Don't
Probably,
call.
yeah.
They know how to solve things.
Exactly, because they make it a process is very laborious
Yeah.
to get through.
Yeah.
Very laborious.
Yeah. Same with the cable TVs. Something error message coming, you try to call them. You can't. You have to call a friend and go to option, call a friend.
Call a friend. Option call a friend in the bank.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying in this world of AI that is basically taking over, right? There has to be some way that we can actually sort things out, right? Yes, you need that human touch. That's for sure, because otherwise they really wouldn't understand. And unfortunately, this is also basically taking over. Something else is taking over. There are certain services out there, right, who will charge you, right, for the agent to speak to you after 2 or 3 times a month.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
එහෙම එකක් තියෙනවා.
That is
ලංකාවේ නෑ මං හිතන්නේ තාම.
තියෙනවා.
okay.
තියෙනවා. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Yes, that is one way for them to say, okay, we've got other services where these things can be sorted out, right? But you also have to understand that not all these services give the answer we want. So then they say, listen, you are entitled for 2 agent calls a month, right? From the 3rd agent call, you will be charged the moment the agent decides to talk to you. Or some nonsense like that.
Yeah, and there are people who don't understand also අර සමහර පොළොන්නරුවේ මේ එකෙක් අහලා තියෙන හැකර් කියන්නේ හැකරල්ලෙක්ගේ මොකක් හරි જાතියක්ද කියලා. ඔව් මේ හැකර් සිරාවට අහලා තියෙනවා මේ හැකර් බැංකුවෙන් සල්ලි ගත්තලු හැකර් කෙනෙක් මේ මහත්තයෝ හැකරල්ල જાතියක්ද කියලා මේ හැකර් කවුද?
They can't say it.
Yeah, seriously you wouldn't know what I mean. You expect somebody out there to know what a hacker is.
Anyway, that
went in the
that was venting. That was just venting. Anyway, time for us to basically move on and get into our segment, our first segment. It's time for Lanka Last Week. Let's go. Okay, time for us to look into some of the big stories that we felt were big enough for us to basically
Big
talk
for
about. Big for us. Big for us to talk about on the show. What do we have? First story on the show. Government introduced cable car facilities in Sripada.
ජෝ මේක
Yeah.
මම කී පාරක් කියවා අපි ගත්තා අප්පා මේ
නෑ ගල නගින්න.
දැන් ආයි මොකද්ද මේ වන සංරක්ෂණයෙන් කියයි ගස් කපන්න බෑ කියලා. ඕක තමයි වෙන්නේ.
So attention has been drawn towards launching a cable car projects at several tourist destinations, including Sripada, according to the meeting with the Tourism Task Force, which was actually held a couple of days ago. It was noted that requests have been made over a considerable period by various parties to commence a cable car project in the vicinity of Sripada. So I hope this actually goes through because obviously it only increases the footfall as far as tourists is concerned. And I can't imagine to think the view around that area on a cable car.
කා බැරි නම් අර ස්ලිං රයිඩ් එකක් හරි දාන්න එකකාව ගැට ගහලා එකකාව ගැට ගහලා උත්තර දුර යවන්න.
You can't get devotees on a sling. No. It's not going to work. You can't. Dressed in white and all. You can't.
No, at least let's start there. මේක කොච්චර කල් මේක
No,
කරන්න
if we
හදනවද?
start there, we'll end there. It'll never move from there.
True. අර
So,
සාරි
yeah.
පොටක හරි පැට්ටිලා.
Batman වගේ.
අයියෝ.
Anyway, hopefully that does come through, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah.
This cable car project in Sripada, people are talking about it. Let's go. Next one. What do we have? SLC President Shami Silva and Executive Committee decide to resign. Yeah, they resigned. They
My
resigned.
God, even the third umpire has given the out. He's out. He's out.
This actually, funnily enough, it's been very smartly handled, extremely smartly handled, because the ICC has a regulation that interim committees in any country cannot actually take over unless they are
There's a vote.
Unless they are democratically elected, and if it does happen, because that seems to be political interference, they will ban the cricket board. Now we got banned a couple of years ago because, of course, this interim thing that took over, but it was beautifully handled, right, by the government. They started speaking to the ICC first. They told them exactly what was going on, what the situation and the pressure, and the last World Cup, right, and the performances of the last World Cup also basically came into play. Plus, according to reports, some senior players have also basically voiced their concern over the administration. So they had ample ammunition to convince the ICC, say, listen, we need to do this, right? It's like you can't stop us from trying to make a change here because we're suffering with this. So I think
The boys went to war with ammunition.
pretty much. So, but now, of course, Iran has actually been appointed, and I saw the committee, the new interim committee.
Very good, huh?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Roshan Mahanama is there, Siddharth Vetamuni is there, Kumar Sangakkara is
Even
there.
Elsie, the only lady.
The lady,
Among the case.
yeah.
Kudos to you.
So,
Super.
and it's
Yeah, ladies there. Oh.
It's great. I mean, you have a really good set there, but you have to understand that there's a lot of this is just a head, right? The problem also basically goes down.
But they seem to have a good committee. Right?
They do, and this is where we feel that this could be a massive change and a turning point in Sri Lanka cricket. So that's the story. So it really comes after some controversial reforms and criticisms, and the interim committee has officially taken over, I think, on Friday or Thursday or something like that. So yeah, let's see how things go about. Looking forward to maybe the dawn of Sri Lanka cricket. Right? So next story, what do we have? Motor insurance credit period reduced to 30 days from the 1st of May.
Okay.
This is a big problem. Huh?
Is it?
Yeah, it's a big problem. It's a big problem for people, obviously, especially doing vehicle insurance. Usually insurance companies actually give 3 months. They give 3 months credit period for you to sort of make your payment, right? Because the insurance is not a small amount that you need to pay, right?
Yeah, because now ගන්න වාහනයකට අඩුම ගානේ half a mil විතර යනවා.
Yeah, no.
මේ premium එක.
Yeah.
Not a joke.
Yeah, and because of the fact that last year you also basically have not last year and this year, massive amount of vehicles have actually come in, and obviously all these new vehicles have to be insured. And more often than not, especially with new vehicles, everybody is going to go in for a lease, or whatever it is.
වගේ වල අර වගේ වන්න.
So yeah, and the lease, especially if you're going for a lease, you can't do a third party. It has to be premium insurance, full insurance, right? So clearly they need that, and those are really not cheap. But yeah, this is good for as far as the insurance companies are concerned, because they obviously get their collection coming in 1 month. But it also is another way to deter of basically buying a new vehicle.
Yeah.
Right? Because
And even to get a full insurance.
and get a full insurance, because
also, yeah.
that will be the problem now, Chris. Because
ඔක්කොම
what's going-
third party දායි.
Exactly, everyone is going into third party, and obviously there is a problem, especially when you meet with an accident, because you need to basically fund the whole thing. But still, I mean, this is also, even if you do actually full insurance, you meet with an accident, that process, that insurance process, right,
is a killer. Huh?
is a killer, no? Because at the end of the day, now they will also basically give you something that they feel that that is going to be what? Right? So so then lots of people, obviously one of the reasons they actually go in for this third party is they want to stay away from this hassle of going through this whole insurance process.
Yeah.
And then because the thing is, again, what happens is the fact that if you meet with an accident, the insurance guy comes in, he takes the pictures, la-di-da-di-da, and then he files for a claim, right? Then you put it, but then you need to get quotes from 3 garages or whatever. Then there are also the insurance accredited garages,
yeah.
So yes, they are pushing us to go for full insurance, but also the process of claiming is difficult. It's a hassle. So that's why one of the reasons lots of people actually go into third party, because let us handle the hassle. At least the hassle is in our control. We look for a garage, ask the guy what the price is, and then with the greatest difficulty sell a kidney and pay for it.
That's true.
So that's how it's going. All right, next story.
One.
Biker gang hunts down referee in high drama.
Ayyo, this is shame.
This is crazy, yeah.
මොනවද DS එකේ කට්ටියනේ?
Yes, yeah, unfortunately.
DS, ayyo.
Yeah. Because-
And the funny thing is that one of the referees is a ex Air Force.
Air Force or Navy?
Air Force.
Air Force.
Air Force. No, Navy.
Navy, Navy.
Navy, and the guys who have gone and done the dirty thing is also Navy supporters.
Yeah.
Of that particular school. Yeah. DS එකේ.
Yeah.
Sichi එක I mean, I also been, our kids also have played football. අපිත් වලි දා ගන්නවා, referee හොරා කියනවා, ඌට කෑ ගහනවා, කියන්න පුළුවන් ඔක්කොම දේවල් කියනවා. But at the end of the day, you win or lose, you accept the defeat or your victory and just close it off from there. ඌට ගිහලා බයික් පස්සේ ගිහලා ගහන්න තරම් මේ එහෙම එකක්
No, but
නැහැ.
why? This is a question I really wanted to ask you. I mean, obviously you had your son who was playing sports in the highest level in school, right? As parents, right? Why are you shouting at the umpires and the referees? Why?
No, because sometimes
Sometimes
Shaq, sometimes now what you see as a spectator, sometimes the referee can't see.
Which is understandable. No, because as spectators, we have so many.
Then he has the option of at least talking to a linesman and getting.
එහෙම කරන්න
නෑ
බෑ,
එහෙම
please.
මොකක් හරි appeal එකක් ගියාම when there is a appeal from the crowd, right? Then third umpire වගේ screen name technology නෑනේ මේ matches වල. Right,
තියෙනවා. Some of them have.
Yeah, some of them, right?
Yeah.
But ඒ වගේ වෙලාවට see international games and all, they also refer it to. They refer it and then they take a decision there itself.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
එහෙම වුණාම ඉතින් මේකයි the thing is it's a matter of the most deserving party losing.
Yeah,
For some mistake of the referee,
Yeah.
which is sometimes not bearable to the supporters.
No, but the thing is this, right? I mean, especially when you go into rugby, schools rugby in Sri Lanka is the second most commercially viable sport in Sri Lanka.
Next to cricket, yeah.
Next to national cricket, second most commercial viable is schools rugby, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so the number of obvious spectators that are coming in to basically watch it is massive, but you have to also understand the referees are under immense amount of pressure.
That's true.
Right? When they are walking in, for example, say they walk in to officiate the Bradby, right?
Imagine that.
The
Yeah,
pressure. That's why the Bradby the last couple of years have actually got on foreign referees because they have no way. There's no
And it's not an
association.
easy job also.
It's
I
not.
mean, කකුලක් වරදි පැත්තට ගියත් you have there is a procedure for that.
And the other thing is, right, the other thing is also the fact that lots of parents, of course, are heavily invested in the game of rugby because they're just like you, massive fans of their own school.
Yeah, of course.
Massive, right?
Yeah.
And also they've got kids who are playing and etc., right? But the thing, of course, is the fact the amount of pressure that the referee goes through, right, is just immense. There's so much pressure. The problem here is everybody is shouting at the referee and screaming at the referee. Nobody wants to take up refereeing.
That's true.
ඌට වයින්නවා අම්බා.
We will take up the job of shouting at the referee. Right? We will not take the job of referee.
Yeah.
That is the referee's job. He has the referee. Our job is to shout at
ඔය
him.
අර බලන් ඉන්න උන්ට රෙෆරිට වැඩිය දැනුම තියෙනවා. එහෙම
හැබැයි referee කරන්න බෑ.
කරන්න බෑ. ඒක තියෙනවා ඉතින්.
No, but the thing is, this is a shame for something like this. And the thing is, you also must understand these referees are also doing it for the passion of the game, right? Where is the game if there are no referees?
Yeah, that's the truth thing.
What if they decide to say, okay, thank you very much, goodbye, right?
සමහරක් වෙලාවට in the crowd you get one bug. පාස් කරපන් යකෝ පාස්. මල්ලි උඹ ගිහිල්ලා ගහපන්. අර යන ලයින් එක වර්ක් කරේන ඒ පාස් කර අර පාස් කරේ නෑනේ අර බලන්න මං කියනවා.
Line. And the other best one in the scrum. Sau, Tora, sau. And the other phrase, work the line. Only those boys
Be on the line.
Yeah. Somebody from the house said, we are trying. They're tackling us. We can't.
මේ දුවලා
We are trying. Look at us.
දුවලා උන්ගේ මේ දිවාබල්ලුත් මේ කකුලට යට වෙනවා. එච්චරටම
Catch the bloody ball, will you? Drink the ball. Catch the ball. Come and catch, will you?
True.
තනේ අපේ ළමයි what work දලා සව් නෙවෙයි උඩ සව් දෙන්න ඕනේ ඒ ළමයි අර අපි සද්දාන්ත ඉංග්ලන්ඩ් එහෙම ළමයි එනවා අපේ ළමයි සව් නෙවෙයි අර in the cart you can crawl under the leg එහෙම පුරන්නේ අනේ අපේ ළමයි I'm like you know what, no need, you just play how you are like because this is very painful to watch.
Next story, what do we have?
අර ඇස්ටරික්ස් රෝමන්ස්
I know.
Health Ministry urges doctors to report measles cases amid new outbreaks,
It's
ladies
like a
and
normal
gentlemen.
thing. You should name the
Yeah,
measles.
yeah.
I think for the heat, no measles.
That's
Yeah,
true, but
probably,
then of course it's also
And chicken pox is also on the rise. is
Yeah.
what I
yeah, and I hear there's a fair amount of. It's funny because we always become very Sri Lankan about this. About when someone says there's about a flu going on, there's a bad flu going on, no. But actually, I've spoke to about 3 people who I need to reach out in terms of getting something done. All of them are down with the flu.
So
There is something going on. There is definitely something
And for
going
the
on.
heat, you get
I
tired
suppose,
also.
yeah, very tired.
Yesterday for me, I slept from like 7 p.m. onwards. I just slept.
Right.
I drank a Kottamalli. My body was aching. Slept in the morning. I was like, okay, all okay, shape again. But I think it's for the heat.
Yeah, I think it really does drain you. The heat does drain you. But yeah, measles, don't forget kids have to be properly vaccinated, which is also very, very important. And make sure that you keep your eyes out. Even, it's MMR, isn't it?
But
The vaccination, MMR. Measles, mumps,
And,
rabies, rubella,
Some.
and something. Yeah, something. Can't be
Get
rabies,
that.
no?
Get that.
Get that, yeah, that's the one.
Get that.
Okay, next.
Rabies.
Rabies.
Rabies is gone.
Vehicle imports surge in 2025, recording the 3rd highest expenditure in history.
Oh my.
And the total spend has been 2.04 billion US dollars.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, restrictions, once the restrictions obviously eased, the demand exploded. And obviously there is a massive forex pressure because of this, but doesn't really indicate the fact that we are recovering. Clearly, the moment that moment you open the cages, all the wild animals come out.
Yeah.
That's exactly what has happened here. So that is the story. It's lots of new vehicles on the road. A massive amount of new vehicles on the road.
All pretty ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
All some names I still
you can
don't
pick
know.
out all the
There's one
vehicles.
called Bow. B-A-W.
Bow.
Bow, right?
Yeah. The B-A-W, and then it goes W-O-W.
Bow.
Wow, wow. That's the female version.
Bow.
Bow wow.
It's a his and her car.
මම දැක්කනේ චූටි අර ඒක අර මෙහි
Yeah, ladybug කෙනෙක් වගේ.
නෙල්ලි. I don't know. Shiny car. Bow. B-A-W.
B-A-W. Bow.
That's new.
Yeah.
I saw that
Bow.
recently.
Yeah, everybody obviously wants the car, but the question is, can the country handle it? That's the problem. Wow. Next story, what do we have? Sri Lanka to launch digital motor insurance card from today.
Again today?
Today.
දැන් අද නිවාඩුනේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අදනේ.
අදනේ.
ඒ කියන්නේ 4 4th.
Yeah, fourth.
කොම්බරු. ඕක වෙන්නේ ඕකත් ඉතින් ඕකත් අර චව් චව් කිව්වා වගේ වෙන්නේ නැති වැඩක් 3 months later again we will tell we are launching again.
So this
ඒකට
is
ටැක්ස් කාඩ් එකක් දාන්න.
ඒකත් නැහනේ.
tax
card.
gold card එක. gold card yeah.
This is supposedly to replace the digital cards. Sorry, the plastic cards.
Plastic cards.
The
Okay.
plastic cards,
Okay.
which is going to be linked with the police and insurance bodies. This insurance card of theirs, and of course, this is another push for the digitalization and sustainability that we are really getting things sorted as far as the country is concerned, moving into digital insurance cards.
බලමු.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about digitalization
Data
so
was wrong.
much. Huh?
Data was wrong. බලමු.
we are pushing digitalization like nobody's business. We can't still give a steady internet line, no.
Yeah. Ooh.
Right?
Yep,
we
yep,
can't give a steady internet
heart of
line.
Colombo, by the way,
The
yeah.
heart of Colombo, right? And also we can't give we can't give excuses like, sorry sir, this is you are using it during peak hour, no? So
that is
so now the thing is this, peak hour I can't get proper internet. Yeah, peak hour everybody is using, but you
Right.
still want me to pay the same amount of money every single month. Can I reduce it during peak hours?
because you're not
But
using
like, I use it, no?
Yeah.
No, so that you can't do that.
can't do
You
like
can't,
that.
no, you can't do that. Right? We want all your money. We will give internet the way we want to give.
Yeah.
Right? This is ridiculous. I mean, again, flying high, flying this digitalization flag like, it's because it rolls very well through your tongue. Digitalization. Ooh, looks so good. Can we have stable internet?
No.
We'll think about it. We'll think about it. That's exactly where we stand right now. Man, this show is about venting, no? Today
It's all about
venting.
Shaq venting.
Crazy. It's not venting.
What's next? Badini.
But what's next, Badagiri? Police issue reminder on loudspeaker regulations.
What does that mean?
Now,
I
this-
just heard it.
Yeah,
outside.
yeah. This is I think basically for all these
Political rallies.
political rallies, I
Loudspeakers,
suppose.
Nightclub.
Mayday rallies, speakers.
Yeah. So loudspeaker regulations weekdays are only allowed between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. Loudspeakers. Fridays till 1 a.m. Right? And Sundays till 12:30 a.m. Right? Midnight. Right? So police are asking organizers to respect limits and the public
Vela
peace.
balana.
එතකොට අල්ලපු ගෙදර ඉන්න එක එක වෙනකන් නිදාගන්න බෑ උට.
Right.
Yeah, everybody loves it until it happens next door.
Yeah.
Until it happens next door. Anyway, yeah, that's a loudspeaker regulation. That's just a reminder. It's nothing new there.
It's been there.
Yeah, it's been there.
We are reminding you.
Yeah. I mean, even today, when you actually have to do
you
an
got a
event,
license.
you have to get a sound
Yeah,
permit.
Sound
that's
license,
You
yeah.
get a sound permit. Next story, what do we have? CPC says fuel stocks secured until the end of May.
After May, we don't know. But
We don't
end
know.
of May, we are
Yeah,
okay.
we are
තමන්න
okay.
දැන්ට තියෙනවානේ බඩු එච්චරයි.
One day at a time,
Yeah.
sweet Jesus
Yeah.
can make the
Don't push it. Don't push it. Mix of long-term deals and spot buying have obviously secured fuel till the end of May. The crude price has actually hit the $120 mark. I think this morning or last night or something like that. Extremely high. And of course, kudos to the government, obviously trying to avoid the shortages during this uncertainty period, doing it quite commendable, I must say, which is slowly but surely keeping the wheels of the economy turning, which is exactly what is needed. But honestly, somebody really needs to sit down and, sort this issue in the Middle East out. Man. It's just,
talk to Trump.
yeah, now this movie is going on for too long now.
Now sequel
Yeah.
sequel
Camilla called him one of the most disrespectful people that she has ever come across in her royal regime.
Yeah, because he
called her that?
No, he
Went and shook hands
Before-
එයාගේම ministry එකේ.
yes.
What a joker, man.
before, so he basically crossed the queen.
Yeah.
Only he can
Yeah.
cross the queen. Nobody else can really.
Because I don't think he realized that she is the queen. Yeah.
Oops. Reverse.
Yes.
Such a clown.
He is. But and today, the rupee has depreciated against the dollar massively.
No, I
Yeah,
think
now-
the day before.
Pound is about 430, I think.
yes, I think the dollar is about. I think it's come to about 323 or
Yeah.
something like that.
318 or something when I saw it a few days ago.
හොඳයි
How much?
හොඳයි.
Hari?
හොඳ වෙලාවට
320.
හොඳ වෙලාවට කොල්ලට සල්ලි ගෙව්වේ ගිය මාසේ.
Oh.
නැත්තම් ඉවරයි.
එන මාසෙත් දෙන්නා
නෑ නෑ තව මාස 6කින්.
Hi, 6 months. Now we're hoping for the best.
Yeah.
එතකොට බඩගින්න තමයි ඉන්න.
All right, next story.
ඉවර නැද්ද?
PHI's
right.
urge registration of Vesak Dansal warn of legal action for
We should write that
non-compliance.
PHI is a little better.
Yeah.
Fish.
FIS urge
Fizz.
registration.
At least it didn't say PUCSL, it said Puxal.
Puxal.
Puxal. All Vesak Dansals now must be registered with PHIs.
අපි දැන් register කරන්න පටන් ගමුද අපි
මෙහෙම
ඒක?
දැන් අපිට process එකක් කියලා දෙන්න කොහොම මේ කරන්නේ කියලා.
Yeah, can someone tell us how to register these?
හෙල්ත් එකට යන්න වෙයිනේ. මොකද්ද මේ
PHI එක we have to find the PHI.
ඔව්.
The fees. We'll find the fees.
Fish ගන්න ඕනේ.
Organizers need to submit location and
මේ
type of-
PHI මම දන්නවා. I'll give you the contact number.
කතා කරපන්කෝ.
මට කතා කරන්න බෑ මම මිනිහට ඕන තරම් කතා කරනවා. මේ
So you
Why
talk
for the salon?
අනේ උන් කතා කරන්නේ ඉතින් ආයෙත් ඔය.
නෑ නෑ අපෝ කතා කරොත් එහෙම දතක් නෑ.
නේද අපේ දත.
නෑ වා කියන්නේ කොණ්ඩේ කපනවා කියලා. දතක් ගලවන්නේ නෑ.
අපි fish the free කොණ්ඩේ කපනවා. සෙන් දෙනවා දෙක්තෙසක.
Organizers need to submit location and type of food details. Pre-inspection will be carried out.
We know all of those things.
Water, hygiene, equipment.
We know that also.
Yeah. Food handlers themselves may be checked for health standards.
මේ බුදු කපලාද?
හරි. Gloves ඇඳලාද?
ඇඳලාද?
ඒ වගේ.
Then the hazmat shoot. we had the hazmat. We're just giving popcorn.
Like this. And
I am your father. All black husbands.
Yeah.
Only the either. I am your father. I am your father. I am your father. And your father. And your father.
Oh my God.
I'm your mother.
Yeah, and legal action. If you run an unregistered or unsafe Gnsl.
Mala.
Yeah, finished.
කණ්ඩ දීලා හිරෙත් ළඟින්න වෙනවා.
ඒකත් නොමිල කන්න දෙන්නේ.
අනේ ඉස්සරව මුකුත් නෑනේ අප්පා. කාලා බීලා
Something has
දවසක්
gone wrong.
No.
කාලා බීලා දවසක් දෙකක් බඩේයි වැඩි වුණොත්.
Yeah,
හරිද?
but-
ඉතින්
Very
ඔව්.
wrong. Not for them to put this
නෑ
down.
ඉතින් එහෙම වෙන්න බෑ අප්පා. මිනිස්සු නිකන් දෙන දේ ඔහොම කරන්න ගියාම.
No, you have to, Chris. You have to. Imagine something drastic happens, you know.
So anyway, we have not recorded ඒ වගේ දෙයක් කරද්දී ෂක් ඩ්‍රාස්ටික් වෙන්න දෙන්නේ නෑනේ. ඔය මේ එක මිනිස්සෙක් දෙන දෙයක් නෙවෙයිනේ ගමේම ඔක්කොම ත්‍රිවිල් ඇසෝසියේෂන් එක හරි they do it with a lot of passion. So
Yeah,
ගෙදරට වැඩිය ක්ලීන් ඕක හදනවා මිනිස්සු.
දැන්
හරි.
අතුරුගිරිය අපේ jogging track එකේ
Oh.
there's a committee. Jogging track committee
Oh.
or something there is.
ඔව් ඒක ඒගොල්ලන් ලස්සනට කරනවා I mean.
කඩල දාන්සලක් දෙනවා. I am giving 1 kilo of මොකද්ද?
Chickpeas.
සුදු ලුණු.
සුදුලු.
සුදු ලුණු.
Ah,
So
right,
then one person is giving 10 kilo of carrot. එහෙම දැන් හදනවා දැන්.
right.
මම කිව්වා දැන් සුදු ලුණු දුන්නා වගේ නේ ගිල කන්නත් එපේ කඩල දෙකක් තුනක් ඇට දෙකක්
ඔව්
තුනක්.
ඔව්.
ඔව් බලන්න
ඔයගොල්ලන්ට VIP passes දෙයි.
සුදු ලුණු.
මේ සුදුලුණු වැඩ.
දැන් මගේ නම කියයිද දන්නේ නේද?
ඔව් සුදුලුණු කිලෝවක් දානය කරපු ඇන්ඩීන් බල්සදා මහත්මිය දැන් පහන පත්තු කිරීම ලෙස පහන පත්තු කරන්න ආරාධනා කර සිටිනවා. ඔව් නැත්තා සුදුලුණු කිලෝවක්.
අපේ VIP සුදු.
චූත් බරයි හරි.
ඉවර කරමු. ගේම් එකක් තියෙනවද ඉවර කරමු.
Done. All right, guys. Time. That's the story as far as this week is concerned. As usual, the mayhem and the madness and everything continues on GNSL. Time for us to move into game night and again find out what the crew has in store for us. Right on. Time for game night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the most exciting part of the show.
The only exciting part of the show.
So they say.
So, the most exciting part of the show.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Because unlike, actually that's not true, no? I was about to say unlike everything else on the show, we don't really know what's going on.
No,
We
even
don't
on
know
the
what
show,
from start to end that's the case.
we don't know what's going on.
ඉඳගත්ත විතරයි. That's
It's
all.
time for game night, the one that we basically
Have no clue of what we are doing.
fall flat on our faces every week, but it's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun. Okay, here we go. This is called Unfold the Story. Starting sentence will be displayed on screen. Each of you will then take turns adding 1 or 2 words at a time, continuing the story as it unfolds. Feel free to be as funny. Thanks for that.
That's asking us, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be funny.
Be funny, okay.
Unpredictable or unhinged if you must. 3
And
rounds,
winky face.
3 minutes each.
Yeah.
Wink or something.
Hari,
Yeah,
hari.
a week also.
Yeah, winky face.
Was it a winky face?
Oh.
So who's taking the first? You.
So now we are.
No, there's a sentence on the screen.
We started.
දෙන්නෙක් ඔයා දෙකක් අඩ් කරනවා ඊට පස්සේ ඔයා දෙකක් අඩ් කරනවා මම දෙකක් අඩ්
Right. චක්‍රය වගේ.
Okay, right. Round 1. Shakes Ahmed.
hari, hari.
As usual. Oh, man, thanks. The strange message simply said, "You are mine."
Hell no.
I know what you did last summer.
This doesn't make sense, man. What kind of nonsense is this?
Or should we?
Hell no කියන්න එපා ඔයා එහෙම.
Yeah, what about
ඔයා තමයි කෑ වැඩි. ඔයාත් කෑ වැඩි.
Yeah, so strange. What is it? What was that? Put that up on the screen again.
ආහාර let's take two.
The strange message simply said, "You are mine."
I replied, hell no.
No, him barely.
Yeah,
What?
no,
Bad,
no,
why?
no.
Why
Strange
again?
message
Literature
simply-
doesn't have hell no.
Yeah. What?
I mean, like literature doesn't have hell no.
Yeah.
Oh, literature doesn't have hell. කොහොමද ඒක?
Hell no.
Hell no.
ඒක කොහොමද?
Hell no.
ඒක
Hell yes.
Okay, we start again.
Okay.
ඒක පහය පාරක්
Okay,
කියලා.
okay. The strange message simply said, "You are mine."
She shivered in fright.
And she almost had a
Beep, beep.
beep 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 beep.
She almost had a baby.
Beep
Beep, beep, beep.
beep beep beep.
Yeah, this is going to be very exciting. I feel funny. I feel funny.
Come on. What
The
is
funny is
your...
kind of
Okay. So what did you say now? What did you say now?
Yeah, we are messed up again, no?
Okay,
right. Okay, we'll say strange message on the screen. Was it on the screen? It's okay. Right, strange message. You are mine.
She's read it and shivered in fright.
And then she held it again, embraced it, and said, "This cannot be happening."
What? The next morning.
She arose and had a cup of coffee.
And then she looked at the message again. to see the sender had deleted it.
It was.
No, you.
Then she stared back at the screen, wondering if she was dreaming.
She tried to call the person who sent the message.
And then all of a sudden, her mother came and woke her up. Nagitapang, vadata yanda, nagitapang.
It was all but a dream.
It was all but a dream. Done.
At the end, finish.
Oh my God. Yeah, as usual.
Oh my God.
Okay, one more. Let's do one more. At least answer, okay. Amma.
He doesn't like me too much in life. Really. The truth about my co-hosts are, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Didn't make me.
The truth about my co-hosts are, they are unintentionally funny. Yeah, Nathan? Co-host.
And they are very sarcastic, and they just say what comes to their mouth.
Mouth?
Katta.
Direct singer to English translation. Come to my mouth. Doesn't sound good.
Come to.
Doesn't sound good.
I said come, C-O-M-E.
Hurry.
Oh,
What did you
About
say?
the spelling.
No, forget the spelling. What did you say?
Come to my mouth.
Yako, come. Katta to enade.
Come to my mind.
It is because of those phrases that I don't trust my co-hosts.
However, we put on a stellar show.
And of course, get all these awkward comments when you're walking down the street from people that you randomly don't even know.
The only good thing is none of us get wolf whistled.
I do.
Except Andy.
You paused. Done. Finish.
Done.
Hari.
Another.
Mine.
Okay.
You. Read that.
There was absolutely no reason to panic, but we were only talking about a gullah which was related to the entire episode.
But lots of our viewers went back to see the entire episode to find out if it was more interesting than what the clip was.
Sadly not. We were talking about a rock.
That Andy is thriving to climb one of these days, and the clip that was shown was sadly mistaken to a normal, teenage girl case.
It was not a mistake. It was done intentionally, so you can go back and watch the full show. That's how it works.
And with that, a very good night.
Done. As always. This is clearly not the expectation from the crew whenever they come up with game
But
night.
the first one went off well.
Yeah.
I
I thought the second one was the best. Come into my mouth.
That should be the title of this course.
Oh my God. And it has to be Chris who has to come up with these things for sure. Anyway, guys, that's about it as far as the show is concerned. It is another Friday night coming to an end. Thank you so much. Continue to follow us on our platforms, which is, of course, on your screen, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. No, we don't have a Facebook page.
We don't.
You
You don't have a Facebook page? Yeah.
Hadu.
Hadu. Venuki, hadapang.
So thanks guys, and thank you so much for all the love that you've obviously shown us on all those clips. Thank you so much to everyone who actually recognizes us and comes up and actually has a chat with us. Thank you.
love it.
And we love it because obviously at the end of the day we just want to put a smile on your face, and we're happy that we're actually doing that. Time for us to get out of here. It's a long weekend. Hopefully you'll end up having a great time as far as the weekend is concerned. Don't stay outdoors too much because this weather is still bloody hot. Till we catch up with you next Friday night right here on Gnsl. Have yourself a good night, Sri Lanka.
Bye-bye.
Come here.